Is it ever truly too soon to prepare for the garden? Maybe gardening is a way of thinking more than it is a pastime. Gardening is thinking. It is thinking critically, analyzing the land and placement, thinking about dirt, the science within the soil, how much sun, how much rain. Gardening is dreaming, wondering of possibilities and impossibilities, what brings joy versus what is most practical. Gardening is meditation, the warmth and texture of soil blending against my clay hands, winds providing encouragement, weeding reminding me the importance of small tasks, watering reminding me that I can care for these. Gardening is work, sweat beading on the forehead, back aching, blisters from the shovel, and cuts from fencing mistakes. I want to grow a purple garden, and so that's what I'm doing. Perhaps the inevitable question is, why? Purple is fun. Purple is inspiring. I've never grown a purple garden. I've hardly seen a purple vegetable, much less a purple carrot or purple cauliflower. So in other words, why not a purple garden? One of the purple areas will be for salads, purple spinach, peas, maybe lettuce. So much spinach. I love spinach. I'm not sure where in the yard yet I will have my salad garden. It may be on the north side again. And I can always plant it in pots as well, which I plan to do with the spinach. Not everything will be purple, like my cherry tomatoes. I love those cherry tomatoes. This year I am moving the tomatoes to the southern side of the yard, or at least some of the white bins in which I plant my tomato plants. I think the tomatoes like the warmth against the garage, so I think it best to keep some of them there. But it'll be kind of nice to experiment with growing them in a different area this year. We also want to try growing raspberries. That's not easy enough, I hope. And a picnic table is in order. This is less about the gardening aspect than it is the yard aspect. But we need a proper sitting area so we don't have to find weatherproof chairs. Though if we do, that would be great too. Weatherproof chairs to sit around the current table we have. And a mosquito netted tent will be placed over this outdoors table. I want to attempt to make a pallet garden bed. My thought was originally to have it in the front of the house so that passersby can help weed or at least eat the produce as it comes. As much as I love that idea, I think I may just make a pallet garden bed for the backyard. Which means, yes, I do need more soil. Thankfully, there's a local farmer who delivers. They delivered my first batch, and last year everything produced very well. It's amazing what weeding and watering your garden can do. My loosely held long-term goal for this yard is to continue growing the garden around the peripheral of the yard, outlining the yard with vegetables, herbs, and maybe some flowers if I'm feeling plucky. I've never been too lucky with flowers, so I'm a little more hesitant about them. So I guess, in short, is it ever too early to prepare for gardening? Never.